practical skills. We provide a cutting-edge curriculum with hands-on training, mentorship from industry professionals, networking opportunities for career growth, and leadership development for global impact. The programs offered include BSc, Medical Laboratory Science, Nursing Science, Environmental Health Science, Public Health, Community Health, and Health Economy. We also offer HND in Public Nursing. Our facilities: modern computer and medical labs, research centers and digital libraries, and interactive learning spaces and study zones. Who can apply? Aspiring professionals in health and management can apply. Working individuals seeking career advancement can also apply. International students looking for a global learning environment are also key applicants. Application requirements are 5 SSC credits, including English and Mathematics, German entrance exam scores, medical report, birth certificate, local government industry letter, recommendation letters. Why Higher Ground? We offer work study programs, flexible payment, and a supportive academic environment. Apply today. Visit www.highergroundcollege.edu or our campuses at Lab opposite VCK Jalingo, Taraba State, and opposite Army Barracks, Tako, Taraba State. Take the first step towards a brighter future. Choose Higher Ground College.
I'm Omotola Ebenezer Epo. I'm a doctor of music theory and composition. I'm so proud to be part of TARI. I'm Taraba Human Rights Movement, and that's what I'm doing. I'm fighting for Jukun cultural music, preserving the heritage of the Jukun people, the creative musical heritage of Jukun people, through my contemporary and harp music composition. Thank you.
You're in charge of the submission of entries. So we wanted to tell us to know how far we have gone. How many submissions do we have to date?
Okay, as of today, we have about 1,030 submissions from over 130 countries around the world.
Good morning, Nigeria, and happy Easter to you all. Welcome to the Psalm TV morning show. Today we celebrate renewal, hope, and the triumph of light over darkness. Let's draw inspiration from the story of Jesus Christ, who embodied love, compassion, and sacrifice. On this sacred day, we remember the power of sacrifice, love, and redemption. Join us as we dive into a wonderful day. And in today's show, we also bring you the latest news and analysis, including our newspaper headline breakdown, a special Pidgin English news analysis segment, and updates from Taraba in a Taraba news segment. So stay tuned for an informative and uplifting show. And with me this morning on this wonderful Easter Friday is Mr. Ira Daniel Kukwe, the Director of News and Public Affairs on Psalm TV. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Is it right to say Happy Easter?
Yeah, it's right for you to say Happy Easter. Happy Easter to you and to every Nigerian out there.
Yes, it's a special day. It's a message of hope, a message of love, a message of sacrifice. And I think Nigerians need to have hope. They need to sacrifice for the motherland and embody the love of that Jesus Christ exhibited during his time.
Yeah, there is no greater love than this for a friend to lay down his life for another friend.
And on this note, we are saying happy Easter to everyone, and we should show love to one another. Enough of the killings, enough of the wranglings, enough of the political differences. And well, you can have your difference, but don't let it go beyond what it is. And we also call upon the warring factions of the UMC and GMC and church to quit the war and embrace peace and embrace learn from the lessons of our Lord Jesus Christ, who showed love, who showed sacrifice, and gave hope to the people. He never went into war with, despite the numerous criticism he had. So with this, we call on with the spirit of Easter, and the UMC and GMC and church should look into whatever difference they have and resolve it with love and the fear of God.
That's true. Churches should not be fighting each other. There is a need for them to toward the path of peace, no matter what it is. Life is sacrosanct. Nobody has the right, even from the perspective of the state and to the spiritual dimensions, there is nobody that has the right to take another man's life for simple disagreements. They may describe the disagreement as deep-rooted and not simple, but it's actually simple. When there is love, love is large enough to contain this and make it simple. There is just need for them to transform the conflict. You can't change it. You can't just kill it. Transform it from what it is now to something better that is conducive for the two of you to be able to thrive without any challenge.
Thank you very much, dear, for your message. Now, today we are going to try to make it as interactive as possible. I know a lot of us are at home, in front of our TV stations. Today is a public holiday in front of our TV set. Today is a public holiday. So we are going to display our phone numbers shortly on your screen so that you can call in and join in the conversation. So let us start with the Daily Independent. The Daily Independent, as this story says, power sector revenue swell 70% to 1.7 trillion in 2024 on reforms. And we have CSO seek probe into 1.5 billion repairs of Port Harcourt refinery. That's on the Daily Trust. We also have attack in Benue. It's about land grabbing, says Governor Alia. And insecurity will be supports Northern Monarch call on decisive action. Then we have SEC, the zone CBEC, said firm not register. Then Trump may shut down 30 U.S. embassy consulates in Africa, Europe, and Asia. And we also have the story Natasha asks IGP to reinstate security details after family house attack. Police vow to deal with criminals that carry out attack. The expert downplay impact of Trump's tariff on Nigerian cocoa. Then we have this major story that says Tinubu overseeing development in Nigeria from Europe as the presidency may return after Easter festivities. And let me see what the presidency has to say about that. This is quite wonderful.
Actually,
affairs have been seen from Europe. So the president reacted to concern raised by a section of Nigerians regarding the absence of President Bola Tinubu from the country, saying the president remains fully engaged in Nigeria's governance, even though he's away in Europe. He said, although out of the country, Tinubu remains fully engaged in Nigeria's governance, even though he's away in Europe. So according to Onanuga, his absence remains temporary and in line with the communicated time frame of approximately 2 weeks. The president left Paris for tainted constant communication. For the president left Paris constant communication with key national issues, including directives to security to address emerging threats in some parts of the country. His return to Abuja and the resumption of duties to Asoro will follow the conclusion of the Easter holiday. So we are not expecting the president back until the Easter holiday. And I think
that should be Tuesday or maybe Wednesday.
Well, we don't know, but it's approximately 2 weeks. So,
I think he has been away for like a week now.
Yes.
Or maybe more than a week.
I think there should be more transparency in this. That is, when you ask for a job to lead people, you don't have this. There's like I say, sometimes when you take some duties, you lose some of your rights.
But I think in Nigeria, maybe we are used to these things. It's just that we'll keep calling
That is
for
why
the
we are
right
used
thing to be done.
and this.
And there are instances where leadership will not be in the country or will not be at base, and disasters will befall the country. And you see calls from every corner calling the leadership, whosoever is at the helms of affairs, to come back and see to it that things are being under control. But you will see these agitations coming from the spokesperson, the leadership himself. There are instances where the Attorney General was defending why the president should not be in Nigeria, that the president can rule Nigeria from anywhere. I think it's the same thing Onanuga is saying, that he has been monitoring the development of Nigeria from Europe. Well, with technologies that we have now, calls, he can have on real-time basis every information that he needs and give instructions that he needs to give. But I think there is this need for him to come and connect with the people personally and see how he can give people confidence in his administration and his government. When people see the president in crisis areas like that, like what happened in Plateau, what happened in Benue, and all sort of things. If he is there himself and is giving them assurance, there is a way, it goes a long way in comforting those people who have lost their loved ones and their properties.
And again, you look at it. There's this. The problem is we are not being transparent enough with information, and it has been happening right from. Let me say, okay, time of Yaradua to Buhari to we need to be transparent with. If there are rumors that there is going there due for medical checkups and to take care of himself, there's nothing wrong for him to come out and say, well,
I'm sick.
With the not even you may not be sick, but you have an appointment with the doctor. He's not a young man, so we don't expect him to be doing a marathon race or a sprint. But openness and transparency is the key. Once Nigerians understand what you're doing there, no matter the speculations, if there's transparency, I think we will understand with that. But when we begin to hide such visits under the guise of working visits, I'm not saying there's anything, but I'm saying there are a lot of concerns about this constant, regular working visits to France. Well, I think we have a caller here. Let us pick this call and see what he has to say. So, but okay, while we're trying to pick the call, we will also tell you that you should keep away from your TV setup. Turn down the volume of your TV set. Okay, I think we lost that before we could call it.
Okay, Pope John Paul was in the hospital for some time, and all the while that he was there, every information concerning the development and his recuperation was announced. It was in the public domain, so that adherents of faith and whosoever that consider him as an important personality will know that this is what is going on. It is not, just like you said, it is not wrong for the president to go for a medical checkup. It is not wrong for, he's not a superhuman, he's not a spirit. He's supposed to take ill from time to time and go for treatment. If he's there for treatment and to see to it that his health is in good condition, there is nothing wrong with him staying for as long as is required. Nigerians should not be unreasonable to keep calling him, come back, even when he's attending to his health, come back and attend. Since he has lieutenants, the vice president is here, the senate president and other structures of the government is still here to attend to it. The governors of those states, I believe they have been communicating. So it must not be that he must be on ground. All I was trying to draw our attention to is the fact that if he had come, if it is possible for him, if he's disposed to come and be there himself, landed on a helicopter and address the people, these people now have a way of believing that, yes, this leadership has our good thoughts in his heart.
Thank you very much. Okay, let us see. Yeah, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Sun TV Morning Show. What's your name and where are you calling from? Hello, good morning. Okay. Let us just continue. Let's move to the Punch. The Punch News
There's a need for this network to allow us celebrate this Easter in peace.
Yeah, that's it. Let us go to the Punch news this morning. Well, say on the Punch this morning, we have Tinubu working remotely from overseas, returns after Easter. That is according to the presidency. The federal government to clear 2 trillion Genco debt by December. That's on page 19 of the Punch. Then Dangote fuel price despite crude oil crash. S&P Global there. So we have El-Rufai deserve fair treatment after supporting Tinubu, that is Buhari's, according to Buhari's minister, according to Buhari's minister Shitu. Yeah. Yes. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from? Have a clash of calls and you just have to let it go. So Natasha urges police to restore security as government raid home. The emergency Rivers administration wants mischief makers. And Adeleke Makinde meets over Oyo Osun border tension. Mother trial found a tiger in pool of blood, says Chidema. So this case is still on. Remember the case of a young girl who was accused of murdering Mr. Taga in an hotel, in a child, a hotel in the Lekki area of Lagos State.
If it's in the court, let's see how the court will go about it. She keeps claiming innocent. Let's see how it goes.
And Ghanaian orders reject Southwest Sharia panels. That is on page 19 of the Punch. Yeah, well, let us go to the major story here. The major story. Okay, FGC to invest 9,000. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. You're welcome to Some TV Morning Show.
She may be calling from Kogi State.
Okay.
She mentioned whether the TV station is in Kogi State.
State.
If you're still watching us, we are beaming our signal from Jalingo, Taraba State.
Let's look at epileptic electricity. Federal government to inject 1,900 megawatt solar power into grid. Government said 8,000 megawatt power goal by 2027. Taps private sector for grid expansion. That is from the federal government. We've been having epileptic power supplies recently. Let us see what the Punch story says. Says the federal government has revealed plans to construct modular solar power plants with a combined capacity of 1,900 megawatts for the 19 northern states as part of efforts to boost renewable energy adoption and expand the national grid. It's also disclosed its target to generate and distribute about 8,000 megawatts of electricity before the end of our President Tinubu's first time in office. So those are just one of the things. What's your take on that? The Minister of Power, Adebayo Adelabu, announced this during the 6th edition of the 2025 Ministerial Press Briefing Series aired on Thursday. So what's your take on this for solar power?
This is a very, very welcome development. It is resources that we have and has been left on tap for too long. We have the resources for solar energy in the north. If the resource for solar energy in the north is properly harnessed, we don't even need to be on the hydroelectric national grid, because the kind of sunlight we have in the north is enough to power the whole of Nigeria. But we have not used it for some time now, and that we are going back to utilizing it is a very welcome development. I like citing this example. Some few years back, I was in Jos, and I experienced in a particular ministry, I think it was a water board or Ministry of Water Resources in Jos, that it is completely on solar energy. Somebody was initiative enough to introduce it, and the whole building is on solar. They don't have anything to do with JET, just electricity distribution company. And it has been functional, though you have some challenges of some ACs not being powered and other things like that. But there are basic requirements of electricity that they power their TV, they charge their phones, they have their printers working and other things like that. So if we can take advantage of this initiative and think it through and implement it, I think we will get over this issue of solar, that is energy shortage in Nigeria. I've been seeing on social media recently of how China was generating what is called a solar farm. They laid kilometers of solar panel right on top mountains, and you will see it was capital intensive, something they use helicopters. Those places where the solar panels are laid are almost inaccessible. They had to use aerial transport to lay those things. It was they're looking forward to having a large percentage of megawatt that can power and help the energy sector of the country. We have that resources. Look at us, Borno, that the whole of deserts that sun will be there.
Taraba, Adamawa, where the sunshine here is enough to power whatever it is we need to power. Well, with that, let us see how that will work, and I believe Taraba State should be one of the beneficiaries of this solar. That's in this 1,900 megawatts of electricity. Well, let's go to another paper this morning. We have The Guardian. The Guardian. Okay, let's look at the stories on The Guardian. Say Benue killings, attacks are planned, not random occurrences. Said David Mack. Says David Mack. Yes, these are attacks from what they are well planned and well coordinated attacks by experts. These are not just headers or whatever it is they call them. These are most of them, I believe, they are soldiers of fortunes, battle-hardened criminals. War veterans have been fighting across Africa.
The report has it that they move in convoy of motorcycles, and the roads they apply, they couldn't have just started following nowhere. They must have surveyed that route.
They have leads, they have guides, people who understand the terrain, who will put them through, they have maps, they use technology. They use devices, and then we have. So these are not just random attacks. They are attacks that are well coordinated. Then we have another social rep alleged security operatives know Plateau killers. That is on page 3. A rep member, that is his allegation. Then Gencos get 2 trillion pledge from federal government to avert blackouts. So the Gencos has gotten a pledge. They threaten to pull out their services if they are not paid. But they've been told that there's a pledge of 2 trillion to be paid by December to the Gencos.
Yeah, they deserve their wages. If they have actually worked and they've rendered their services, they should be paid. So this initiative is a good one, so that it doesn't place other Nigerians in harm's way because of the failure of their employers. They should be paid their remuneration if they have actually earned it. Just that at times some of these things are more of politics than the realities on ground. But either way, they should be paid their wages if they've earned those wages.
Now, this is similarly ceaseless crucifixion of Nigeria, Good Friday. That is an editorial on page 2. And we have over 1.9 million students to sit for Nigeria's first digital WAEC. That is on page 27. And we have Reps caution against fraudsters as SEC denies registering CBEX. That's page 7. Then Woyo dumps APC cite lack of rule of law and justice. Then we have presidency replies that Atiku Obi says Tinubu remains at war overseas, as on The Guardian. And we have tension persists in Rivers as Tinubu emergency rule clocks 1 month. That is on page 6 of The Guardian. Investor confidence in oil gas sector tied to reforms execution surveys fine. So the major story here on The Guardian say AI threat or opportunity. Schools, teachers cite concerns, search for academic integrity. That is The Guardian. Let's see what that story has. Says courtesy of artificial intelligence, hitherto below average undergraduates have slowly become lecturers' delight, but not necessarily out of hard work. They are moving content across diverse AI software to avoid detection, shows the depth that many students are going in a bid to acquire academic success. The consequences of replacing our work with AI amid a sharp rise in plagiarism and intellectual laziness in Nigerian students could become catastrophic if not caught in time. Fears arrived at poor electricity and inadequate information and communication technology facilities, typical of ill-equipped 20th century tertiary institutions who forge a strong romance between students and AI, thereby shredding what remains of the country's education fabric. That is the story. Yeah, AI. How do we balance it? The use of AI and the laziness. It kind of breed laziness.
You know, the motive of AI or whosoever is behind it is not to encourage the laziness that is making the rounds now among its users. It's supposed to assist you to process your work that you already have knowledge on. It's not as if if you use AI to generate a thesis and you don't have the wherewithal of that course, if you don't have the in-depth knowledge that is based on research, you will discover that it is traceable. AI has a way of bringing up words. They call it signature words. There are some signature words that immediately you see AI documents, you know this one is generated from AI. So you have to know the wherewithal to remove those words and fit it in context. I used to cite this example of how you want to see somebody walk in some TV. For instance, I want to say Abraham walks in some TV. AI will generate for you Abraham labors in some TV. They use synonyms, so for you to be able to use AI well, you will need to understand the field you're writing on and direct the AI to help you source for those materials. I think the basic use of AI should be what I describe as helping you with literature review. Apart from the literature review of a work, there is no need for AI again. It all boils down to your knowledge of that field. If you use AI outside literature review, you discover that at times you generate what is trash and is not acceptable anywhere.
And again, there is a need for our lecturers to also step up their game. The world has moved on. You know, there's let's also look at the threat of AI, although AI so is now AI can be a threat. So the academia should also step up and ensure that they also understand this technology to the point whereby they will be able to identify that.
There are lecturers that are
know
immediately you bring up something that's AI generated, they identify that this is AI generated. Then at times they wait to see how original it is. Most AI generated work has no originality. It is your knowledge of that field that gives it originality. If you want to discuss TV station, I will give you something that is operational maybe in Europe.
Yes.
So for you to bring it back to Jalingo and mention how some TV is, and you begin to give the description of the people in operating in some TV in Jalingo, gives the work the originality that it wants. And you said something that is very important. If we can introduce, I know some institutions in Nigeria, particularly in Plateau State, where if a student is in year 3, they'll bring up this use of AI as a course.
Hello. Good morning. You're welcome to Sun TV. What's your name and where are you calling from?
How are you?
Fine, thank you. What's your name, please, and where are you calling from?
Yes, my name is Abdullah Umar. I'm calling you from Katsina State.
Oh, welcome. Good morning.
Yes, good morning. Yes.
So,
I'm just watching your program on artificial intelligence.
yes, sir.
You see, anyway, I cannot say it's bad because, but then care should be taken because I do believe we in Nigeria or we in the third world in the analog system, but these people are trying to move us to digital. You see, with the case of this issue of artificial intelligence, all I would say is let our people, the experts, sit and think. You see, look at the good, bad, and ugly part of it, and then make good use of the good part of it, and then forget about this, so that we'll not be able, will not confuse our children.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, we have problems.
Definitely. Thank you.
Yes. The development or advancement in science and technology is good, but then if somebody is running faster than his leg, because these people who haven't even finished digesting what is going on now in the world of science and technology, and these people are trying to introduce another new thing.
Thank you very much, Mr. Abdullah Umar. I think I appreciate you spoke about learning how to balance there. Thank you very much for calling, and keep watching and keep calling Sun TV. You're welcome. Good morning, sir.
Thank you. Good morning.
Thank you very much. Good morning. I think I agree with our caller there. There's a need for us to balance it. Look at the positives, the negatives, and then keep the positives and see how we mitigate the negatives. And that is the most important thing to me about this. Any new invention or technology.
The practicality of the usage of AI has to be taught, because most of the times we use it without knowing how to go about it. When you want an information, you impute it, you request it from AI. AI will give you the information based on a particular context that is maybe somewhere outside where you live. You come back to it and work on it. The report here mentioned something that caught my attention. It said to resolve this dilemma, somebody called for setting global standard and domesticating them. You understand? You mentioned something of how a digital WAEC is about to commence in Nigeria. In National Open University, I know how they do what is called two-tone mark assignment, TMA, where you don't even know your lecturers. The questions are generated from the internet. Immediately you have internet service. You log into your account, go to your module, get the two-tone mark assignment, answer them as you know them there. You don't even have to know the lecturers to go and beg, sir. You help. It immediately you finish and you submit. In the next few seconds, you see your score. And that score becomes authentic. You can't change it. Do you understand? This thing has a way of helping education if you have the commensurate technology. Because for AI to be functional, there are plagiarism checks that will detect that this is AI generated until you give it originality. So for a lecturer to be able to know that this is AI generated, he doesn't have to use just mere eyes. There are technologies that have to be employed for you to even dictate that this is AI generated. In the report here, that somebody was looking at one PhD thesis, and he was so impressed because AI will give you very clean English, the semantics and everything. You think this person is actually out of this world. But if you go back and check, you will discover that this is some sort of laziness. He got it from a machine-generated apparatus, and he placed it on your table too.
And I think our lecturers also should need to step up their game. You can't take away AI, the fact that people use AI.
You can't take it away.
It
is a trend. It has come to stay.
It has come to stay. So it is left for us to look at ways in which we will ensure that it doesn't take over the jobs that these students are meant to do. Now let us go to another paper here. We have The Matrix newspaper. It's a Nigerian Chinese firm signs cooperation agreement to inject 2.5 billion to steel industry. That is on the top cover page of The Matrix. Then there's this one, Europa League, Man U Sports places in semi-final. Yesterday in the Europa League and League, we had a Conference League, we had Manchester United, Tottenham Hotspur, and Chelsea Football Club sealed their places in the semi-final of the Europa and Conference League Cup. Then U.S. tariff war, global market resilience is being tested against this IMF. So what we see is result of erosion of trust in international system between countries. Then we have another one. Tinubu government remotely from Europe will return after Easter break, says as the presidency. We've discussed this earlier. Then there's government attacks it on attack approaches to Dragon's family home in Kogi. That is on page 8. Then Chidinma Ojukwu recounts finding Super TV CEO Ataga dead in Lekki apartment. The National Assembly most underfunded arm of government, that is from Speaker Abbas.
Well,
We have DNA dispute, Cubana chief priest alleged baby mama issues fresh threats. There's this picture there of here on the front page of the Matrix, where we have President African Development Bank, Dr. Kiwumi Adesina, warm embrace
with former President
Muhammadu Buhari during a courtesy call on the former president yesterday. It's good to see this. I remember the role the president played in this reappointment when some interest were against the re-election of Kiwumi as African Development Bank. And then he came out and said he gave the credits to the President Buhari for supporting him, and we could see there was this good relationship between them, and I think that relationship is still being kept till today.
And thank God, I think he has this quality of leadership at the African Development Bank that is still impeccable, and he didn't betray the trust of President Buhari and whosoever supported him to emerge as the presidents of that bank.
Dr. Kiwumi has made Nigeria and Africans proud.
Yes.
During this time, he has done very well.
He has a very good records.
Then we have Rivers Emergency Rule, fresh trouble for Ibas has called for removal. I think Ibas must be removed for breach of presidential order, that is Falana. Since Ibas contravened order containing official gazette, NBA is guilty of constitutional violation undermining democratic governance. I wonder if they have settled their money issue with the NBA.
What if caught my attention in this report is the position of Falana. Falana is quite, I don't know how to describe him considering this. You know, when the state of emergency was declared, he was against it, describing it as some illegality. I think that was his position. Now, he has moved from that position. Look at what he's saying. Falana said, in the Gazette, it stated very clearly that the sole administrator shall operate on the basis of such regulation that may, from time to time, be issued by me, that is, the president in quotes. Now, he went further to say, it is common knowledge that the President Bola has not issued any regulation for the operation of the sole administrator, but the sole administrator has made appointments and removed official appointed by Governor Siminalayi Fubara. Now, he's looking at it from this technical perspective, that it was, his appointment was based on a gazette. And the gazette stated that for all these moves, for all this appointment, it must be a directive of the president and on the gazette. So there is no any gazette now to give a sole administrator Ibas the foundation or the grounds to make appointment. Can we try?
I think I agree with Falana.
So therefore,
if that is what the Gazette said, we need to be we need to understand that these things should be backed by law, so that we don't. The rule of law must be maintained in such a way that so that any decision taken will be a decision that is backed by law. From what he's saying there, from the Gazette, decisions he take should be another Gazette, not another Gazette. Let me take what I said again. If maybe I did. Commoner has not issued. Okay, let me see where it is. So I argue that the retired naval officer contravened the orders contained in the official Gazette. Okay, said in the Gazette, stated very clear that sole administrator shall operate on the basis of sole regulations that may from time to time be issued by me, Tinubu, and it's common. It is not that another Gazette will be issued, but the directives will be issued by the president, then it will be implemented by the sole administrator. And he is saying now, there is no record to show that those appointments were issued by the president.
Could it be that there are records and he's not privy to that information?
Then he has a right to ask, so because it is a public. It is public.
But the president can just call. He can just call the president and say, "Okay, there is a need to appoint, for instance, this head of service."
Yes.
Then the president will say, "Go ahead and do the needful." That is an instruction.
There is also a duty of Nigerians to ask if this is followed through. It is not their personal business. That governance is not the personal business of those who are running. We need to be informed. We need to ensure that we keep them on their toes. If the Gazette says that, okay, whatever decisions we make should be from the president, you're standing in on behalf of the president. And that is why also the State House of Assembly, the National Assembly, we also stand in for the State House of Assembly. So there should be a need. It shouldn't turn itself to a lord and begin to take decisions outside of the power given to him. If there's a need for such thing, there should be an express approval from the president, and we've not yet. Maybe it is there. Now it is time for them to come out and say, okay, yes, I got approval from the president, or I got instruction from the president to do this. I think it is, to me, it is what should be done in any sane society.
Well, I think maybe he's just trying to cause heat up the polity on his. He said by treating the others.
They are heating up the polity by not following the rule of law. Someone asking that the rule of law, questioning decisions. He's a lawyer. He's a senior advocate of Nigeria. He knows it. It is when we don't follow this rule of law, that's when sometimes we don't want to hit on the polity, let it go. That is why it keeps repeating itself. And that is why Nigeria is still a third world country, despite all our resources. We think these things are normal. They are not normal.
Okay, look at what he said. By treating the orders of the president with contempt. Now, yes. Who has the right now to describe it as contempt? Because we don't know what is going on between Sole Administrator Ibas and President Tinubu. There is possible that they have
Rivers State is the business between the governor. It's not it is not their personal business. It's the business of Nigeria. So for us not to know, we have the right to question. And based on the information we have, there's a content here, because the president said this is what you do, and we don't. And when he was doing that, okay, if it was just between them, you could have just called it without any official gazette.
Yes.
And say, go to this thing. And when he told me that I should come to this.
Now it has become a gazette, so all the rules that is entailed in that gazette must be adhered to.
Yes, I think we need to show more transparency in these things, and adhere to. These people are there to ensure that with Nigerians, we respect the rule of law. This doing things any way we like is why we are here today.
It's true. They say, what is it that they say? Power corrupts. Absolute power corrupts. Absolutely.
So, well, I think it is that, and I also think there's a need for the NBA and the Rivers to settle their issues.
Yes, they should give Rivers State back their 300 million.
So that they will know that whatever criticism that comes from the NBA is not based on any money, because of the fact that they paid back the 300 million. So, well, let us go for this short break for the PG section. When we come back, the morning show continues. Just clear that.
Escape the everyday at DY Scott, a luxurious haven for your hair, nails, and overall well-being. Imagine yourself settling into a plush armchair, the aroma of essential oils and freshly brewed coffee filling the air. Expert stylists meticulously craft your perfect look, whether you're seeking a bold modern style or a classic timeless cut. Beyond the perfect haircut, indulge in a revitalizing manicure or pedicure. Our skilled technicians use only the finest ethically sourced products, ensuring a truly pampering experience for your skin and the planet. Enjoy a refreshing drink, a mojito, chamomile tea, or something bubbly while you unwind unwind in our relaxing atmosphere? Looking to socialize? Challenge friends to a game of table tennis or snooker in our convivial relaxation area. Reconnect with yourself and leave feeling confident, truly pampered and beautifully you. DY Scott is more than just a salon. It's an experience that nourishes your mind, body and soul. Find us at Roadblock Jalingo, Kona Road, or call 081-4563-6195 to book your appointment today. DY Scott, where style meets serenity. Escape the everyday at DY Scott, a luxurious haven for your hair, nails, and overall well-being. Imagine yourself settling into a plush armchair, the aroma of essential oils and freshly brewed coffee filling the air. Expert stylists meticulously craft your perfect look, whether you're seeking a bold modern style or a classic timeless cut. Beyond the perfect haircut, indulge in a revitalizing manicure or pedicure. Our skilled technicians use only the finest ethically sourced products, ensuring a truly pampering experience for your skin and the planet. Enjoy a refreshing drink, a mojito, chamomile tea, or something bubbly while you unwind in our relaxing atmosphere. Looking to socialize? Challenge friends to a game of table tennis or snooker in our convivial relaxation area. Reconnect with yourself and leave feeling confident, truly pampered and beautifully you. DY Scott is more than just a salon. It's an experience that nourishes your mind, body and soul. Find us at Roadblock Jalingo. Call 081-4563-6195 to book your appointment today. DY Scott, where style meets serenity.
Are you ready to advance your career in health and management? Higher Ground College of Health and Management, Medical Laboratory Science, Nursing Science, Environmental Health Science, Public Health, Community Health, and Health Economy. We also offer HND in Public Nursing. Our facilities: modern computer and medical labs, research centers and digital libraries, and interactive learning spaces and study zones. Who can apply? Aspiring professionals in health and management can apply. Working individuals seeking career advancement can also apply. International students looking for a global learning environment are also key applicants. Application requirements are 5 SSC credits, including English and Mathematics, German entrance examination letters. Why Higher Ground? We offer work-study programs, flexible payment, and a supportive academic environment. Apply today. Visit www.highergroundcollege.edu or our campuses at Lab opposite VCK Jalingo, Taraba State, and opposite Army Barracks, Tako, Taraba State. Take the first step towards a brighter future. Choose Higher Ground College.
My country people, una good morning this morning, and I dey welcome una to the pidgin section of our morning show. As na section where we say we dey knack una tori on things wey dey happen for inside Naija, our community and our society. My name na Esther Oka Stephen, and with me this morning na my correct guest, my personal person, aka Capacity, Auntie Feti Apollos. Auntie, good morning for joining me on this Good Friday. Thank you very much, country people. How una preparation towards the Easter? I hope you say una dey enjoy this una public holiday with some TV programs wey we dey carry knack una. Okay, as I always dey tell una say na things wey dey happen for inside we country, even self society matter, we dey carry knack una from this station. As una can see today, na something wey dey happen for inside the society. Na me wan begin with this morning, my country people. Look. As the one woman when he be said they call am say Helen in my country people, this woman she give birth to pikin for hospital. Now her husband run leave am say He no go pay money for that pikin wey this woman born sake of say this pikin wey she born na girl child. Country people tori full ground when I go knack now as I wan begin this tori, so our number go display on the screen as I dey talk so that on how the matter take be, una go come in touch light una own talk for inside this matter. This woman run comot say no go pay the hospital bill for this woman and this woman don give am 3 female children before. As I dey talk to una so na this woman parents her family members na dem come pay for the hospital bill of this her last baby wey be the number 4th child for the hospital. As this woman come go house, e no even reach 3 months down, so this man small problem just come out. This man beat this woman, wunjure this woman sotele this woman face na so e come swell up. My country people, sake of say this woman born female child. The man say na man na im dey hope for, and this woman come dey give am so girls. Country people are carry this matter come, some of una go dey look and say this one na normal thing. E no dey normal at all, because get children dem no be pikin. Una never see women of substance say they be girl. Before me go talk for this matter, I want to make Aunty Faith chook mouth for this matter. Aunty Faith, the thing wey this man he do e good. So tell he run comot for hospital, he no pay the hospital bill sake of say na girl pikin na the wife born. Wetin this man do e good?
Wetin this man do e no good at all.
Okay.
For this age and time where everybody don wise up, where everybody don know say now sef no be about gender or anything, na about responsibilities. Sometimes you go see women they dey act like. So sometimes you go see women waiting for women go do sef, some men no fit do am.
Okay.
Because say their heart no be by gender. Because even today sef, woman fit come and contest say she wan become president.
Okay.
And we fit vote her. Because you get one woman wey come say she wan do president, na only vote wey she no get, but the society come dey make her dey generalize her like based on gender. Say women sometimes you no fit do something. But girl child though, like if now wetin God give you, so woman, so men, I don't know how some men they reason them, because they don't know say now wetin you put for the woman womb, now wetin she go produce give you. No be say now she now her egg will turn to boy, now her egg will turn to man. Now the wetin you put for her womb, now wetin she go give you back. So if some man come they talk say this one born woman, this one born man, this one born woman. I dey come dey check am sometimes. Sometimes we need to educate the society. Because say education, some people do something out of ignorance.
Okay,
na they don't know say na so e be. But may tell una country people, may una know now. See, if man go say woman, na boy I want, now you go give her boy wey she go give you wetin you want.
Okay.
No be say na she dey produce the gender by herself. So wetin this man do, you know good at. For you to beat your wife based on say she give birth to female pikin. From my mama, they always tell me if she see woman we get plenty girls for house, they say girls na wealth. They give wealth for una for house. So if you see your husband, your wife, then they give birth to woman, just know say God don't visit your house with that. So I beg my people, no they always generalize gender based on anything. Now wetin God they give, and God know the reason why they give you. Yes. Now wetin I could talk for this matter.
Okay, country people, for those of una wey just dey join us this morning, this na the pidgin section of our morning show. As una can see, na society matter na me carry come today. As one man beat him wife sake of say the wife go born girl pikin for am. As una don hear for Aunty Faith Martin, she don touch let the matter talk say na God na dey give pikin. Say the attitude of the man, the action when e be say this man take, say e no dey proper at all. Say the action wey this man take, so totally run comot for hospital, e no good at all. One caller dey for line, make a quick pick this call on my country people. Hello, good morning, and where you dey call us from this morning? Okay, madam from Rivers State, wetin be your name? Okay, madam Madu, abeg low down the volume of your radio, of your television.
Okay.
You say you be Madam Madu from Rivers State. Abeg, wetin be your intake concerning this matter? The thing wey this man do to his wife, e dey proper?
The man no try at all.
Okay.
The man no try.
And
the man no be God.
Okay.
My neighbor for Port get 8 girls with that boy. And the man is jubilating.
Una hear am?
These ladies are taking care of the man, and the man is happy. So my contribution inside, the man no try. The man is not God. That man needs to be flogged.
Hey, Madam Madu, correct.
The man needs to be flogged. For saying, girl, why my wife is running, girl. He's not God. That man is not God. The man needs to be flogged.
Madam Madu.
To flog that man and warn him seriously. The women are always leading.
Yes.
Look at the country now. If the women are leading, if this woman lead the country will not be like this. So, just like that man, well. Let him switch off. So if you try that thing again, I'm a uniform woman. I will come over to arrest him.
Yes.
This is my contribution.
Correct, Madam Madu. Thank you very much for calling us from Cross River State. This one where you talk well, it don't sweeten me for body. Una don hear one woman of substance don't come outside, come talk her own for inside this matter. Say make dem touch light and well. Say the thing where the man do is not good at all. Say even yourself, one of our neighbors self, na the 80 children when a neighbor gets now, and they take care of the family for over that place. Country people, our number there for the screen. Make una call us, make una follow us to touch light this matter. Okay, Auntie Faith, even me myself, when I there for Bayelsa State for Umbiama, I saw one woman for there when he be say she get 4 children. The number 50 where she born for hospital, the same incident like this. This man no agree. Any small thing he go pick offense. This one na for Umbiama, it happen for Bayelsa State. This man he go pick offense. Now so one day he take anger, take beat this woman wella. Okay, country people, make we pick this call. Hello, good morning, Anna. Where you dey call us from this morning?
Good morning. I'm calling from Niger State.
Okay. Niger State, wetin be your name?
My name na Ruth.
Okay, Madam Ruth, thank you for calling. Abeg, wetin be your intake concerning this man attitude?
Wetin that man do is no good at all. Now God dey give pikin.
Correct.
Other people dey there, they look for pikin. When they even see one man, they no see. God give you there, you no appreciate. You no appreciate that. You don't go dey beat that woman. They're supposed to deal with that man well.
Correct.
Don't go say female child is no good. Female child no good. Do where you get the way they give us the news. They no be female child you be.
Correct.
Yes, ma. And that child, see how she said when she dance for her child, no be female child na be.
Correct.
They look like today when we dey happy, no be girl na be.
Correct.
That I make the man go ask God for forgiveness. That because of and they beat the mama, maybe na the girl go come save his life tomorrow. You no know. That's my contribution, ma.
Oh, Madam Ruth, this one where you talking now, so it's with me. My belly just they do me Paulina because of this your talk this morning. We seven where we sit down for here, no big girl children, and now we be, now female we be. Country people, this one where this man talk now, he don't raise annoyance you. Okay, as I talk tell you now, so this one when it happen for Umbiama, my country people, now the same thing. Now gallant naval men now can discipline that man before we make that woman sit there for her house for Umbiama so. May we pick this call. Hello, good morning, Anna. Where you dey call us from this morning?
I dey come from Abuja.
From Abuja. Oga, wetin be your name?
My name na Chibo.
Oga Chibo from Abuja. Abeg you touch light this matter for us.
That thing where you do no good.
Okay, sir.
Woman do no good.
Thank you, Oga. We really appreciate it. I don't hear him. Na fellow man like him and I call you. So say the thing when he do, he no good. But to meanwhile, country people, the reason why I carry this story come una sabi say for this our country, Nigeria, it come be like say this story come make me be like say them value men. Sake of say this their issue whether they talk say next of kin. So the thing where that when they go touch like this man matter for Umbiama there. The man they talk will say if he die now, say I ain't go do the next of kin, say his name will go die. Say na so that's why they quarrel with him wife. Say the wife they give am so woman. Say no go fit to give a woman next of kin. My country people, but una sabi say women they become next of kin.
Yes.
Meanwhile, make I pick this call. Good morning, this morning, and where you they call us from?
Hello, I'm calling now.
Good morning, where you they call us from?
Eating the store.
Okay, my country people, una don't hear this story. Hello, good morning. Country people now don't hear this story when me carry come again concerning this matter. Many of them they all say they don't want to this female children. So say that they fear to give them next of kin. Why they go they talk like that? Does it mean that female children no fit hand over their papa property well? Hello, good morning. Where they call us from this morning?
Taraba State.
From Taraba State, Oga. Thank you very much. What will be your name?
My name is Isaac Bala.
Okay, Mr. Isaac Bala, I beg make you touch light this matter for us, yo.
That man not do well. We're supposed to throw that man. Because it's not a good habit.
Okay, Oga.
I'm waiting that female girl will do, and maybe some men no go fit do.
Correct.
So it's not good at all.
Thank you, Oga Bala from Taraba State. We really appreciate you. Okay, country people, now hear how men they talk, they chook mouth for also on this matter. If na also women they talk, una go talk say women they call because of say na women matter we they talk for here. Una don hear am say even men self don come out to talk say the step when this man take e no good at all. Okay, country people, as our number see they display on una screen, I beg make una help me touch like this next of skin matter. E no proper make I give woman next of kin, my country people. Oh. Hello, good morning, and where you they call us from this morning?
From Nasarawa State.
From Nasarawa State, what will be your name, Oga?
My name is Dangote.
Okay, I beg to touch light this matter for us.
Listen is up for country now.
Country day, okay, touch light this matter for us.
I swear, nothing.
Okay, country people, as I take the talk, I'm this in a some TV morning show program, and they go on in pidgin language, my country people. We just they talk on matter when it happen for inside the society, when it be say one man beat his wife, sake of say the wife give him girl pikin. So I want to make una help me talk concerning the next of kin aspect, because I know say now that one and they bring problem come for inside the house, my country people. Good morning this morning, and where you they call us from?
Good morning, my name is Sunday. They call from Jos Plateau State.
Okay, Oga Sunday, thank you very much. I beg make you help me touch like this in matter.
I don't understand our people and our culture be our problem for this country. I am telling you, our culture and our problem. What they to do it at times is that even if you don't want to, you will not like your children to suffer. Your demise. So I will advise we the male, even a female God give us, may we give them this inheritance.
Correct.
May we give them, because at the end of the day, these children go they cause us for our grave. Say the best way we will the property give, no take care of them. And I pray one of these our constitution, all these our leaders, may they try, may they amend our constitution, may women too they get equal rights. Thank you. Bye bye.
Oga Sunday, I really appreciate this your call. Even self as you talk now, my belle they do me Paulina concerning this one where you talk reach for next of kin matter Oga sir. This one is sweet me well well. Oga Sunday don talk and come outside talk say anybody can become next of kin. The only thing when e dey there be say as far as that person go fit take care of you, no problem. Even sef una go look am say na girl pikin e no fit become next of kin. And maybe na that girl na fit watch house wella. Even sef the one when e come talk when e sweet me be say if una dey look am say this girl children no fit become next of kin. When e be say una come kpai, this girl go cause you enter grave sef because you leave them for hardship. You get too wealth, Oga Sunday say make you carry that wealth to give to your children, whether na boy o, whether na girl o, say them deserve that wealth when e be say you get. Hello, good morning, and where you dey call us from this morning? Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, Oga, where they call us from this morning?
My name is Kabiru. I come from Lagos.
Oga Kabiru from Lagos, I beg you touch like this matter. You know they proper, may they give girl pikin the next of kin. Okay, we don't lost this caller, my country people. Auntie Faith, as I take carry the tori take, they tell you so. When naval personnel for that place go to touch light the matter when it happen for inside Umbia manor, waiting the man who talk na be that. The man say na because of the next of kin matter, say no fit carry next of kin give female children. And they come make a pick this call. Hello, good morning. Where they call us from? We don't lost the caller. Hello, good morning. And where they call us from this morning?
I'm calling you from Lagos. This is from Lagos.
From Lagos. Sorry, I beg. What be your name again?
Makara.
Okay, Makara from Lagos. I beg you touch light this matter for us, Oga.
Female cannot be next of kin.
Okay. Okay.
To another community. To another community to come and claim. The inheritance of the woman is from the husband's house. We value the child very well from our side. At least one. That woman supposed to go pray to God. She may God to give her a male child. Because in those village, when they are doing something, and you as a woman, even though you born 100, all of them are female. If the husband by mistake go knock small girl, if you can believe, that one come take a male child. You know, say now all the property now that male child take it. Now that will very one the family will recognize more than the plenty female. So that's my contribution. The woman supposed to go to her. Thank God to give me a male child. Let me have a male child to the family so that it will be well recognized. Thank you.
Okay, Oga Makara, thank you very much. I beg you, make you never go. I don't hear wetin you talk about the way the man they beat the woman, is they proper? Oga they laugh. The way the man take they beat the woman because of the pikin, is they proper?
No, understanding. So that man need advice.
Okay, Oga, thank you very much. You
don't understand.
Thank you very much. You don't talk the one when it's sweet me now. But meanwhile, I go touch light your matter. Thank you, sir.
Yes. The man need to be people. Maybe the man is not to the people. That is why.
Okay, sir. Oga Makara, thank you very much for calling us this morning.
Okay, bye for now.
Okay, oh my country people, una don hear am for Oga Makara Martin when he call from Lagos State. He talk say wetin the man do e no good o, but meanwhile, in own place when he come out from as culture take get am for that place, he say dem no dey give woman next of kin. Say it must be necessarily male child, and na from there na make gbege take dey come for us. It's because of say if the girl child marry, her inheritance dey for her husband house. We sabi say culture dey for that one, but the way the man take dey beat the woman now, na him no good. And even say for Oga Makara don talk am say the beating e no dey allowed at all. Okay, oh my country people, make I quickly pick this one before we go enter the next story. Hello, good morning, and where they call us from this morning? Okay, Madam Madu from Rivers State, thank you very much. What will be your intake concerning this matter? Hello, Madam. What will be your name and what will be your intake concerning this matter? Okay, oh country people, una don hear am. Okay, the next story wey me carry come for una this morning. I thank God say today na Good Friday, my country people. But meanwhile, those of una when e be say una dey go motor park to go send the items to loved ones, to relations this season, make una dey careful because a lot of things dey happen for our motor park. Some of una when no wan take a proper step, when dem say motor park people talk say make una pay money for way bill, una go say no, una no fit pay money for way bill yo, the way bill money e too cost, like that. Make una dey follow due process because when you pay that money for motor park dem, they go write down your name, write the location, so that if the goods when e be say you dey wey be go give that person no land on time, then you go back to the park, collect the plate number of the vehicle, then report that issue. Because the one when it happened for society few days back, one man go for motor park, when dem tell am say make you make way bill, make you write, make you bring certain amount, he said the money too cost. Now from there he can't draw one passenger go for side yo. This valuable items you can't carry am chook for the passenger hand to talk say make the passenger help and deliver this goods to them. My country people as they talk to now, so you collect this passenger phone number. This man and this passenger now, so they make call so tell the passenger will be this person come arrive that location. As the passenger arrive the location now, this man begin they call country people till today. The passenger not the gree pick call. Now so it take vanish with this man valuable goods. Auntie Faith, I beg make you help me touch like this matter, make you help me talk to country people. Make them they follow correct channel before they go way be their things biko.
Okay, as you don't talk.
Auntie Faith, sorry, please make I pick this call. Hello, good morning, and where they call us from this morning?
Good morning, I'm calling from Kogi State. My name is Pius Yakubu.
Oga Pius Yakubu from Kogi State, thank you for calling. I beg na the next of kin matter you come to Chukwuma matter. I be na the one when it be say those people where they way bill no they follow due processing.
The woman was born 3 child.
Okay.
The woman. About the man, now I want to talk about.
Okay, Oga, right on, sir.
That man, where is the wife? They born woman. That man, na mumu.
Okay.
Woman being. Woman, na woman being. This day where we dey, woman, na good pass.
Correct.
What do man?
Thank you, Oga from Kogi State. Okay, touch like the matter.
Well done.
Thank you very much, Oga. I really appreciate you. Thank you very much, country people. Now don't hear that they choose this man now.
Okay, man.
Thank you, Oga. Thank you for your contribution. Auntie Faith, I beg you help me continue to the touchlight this matter concerning this way bill. This consignment when it be say this girl carry run away na good thing.
No be good thing, as you don't already talk, say make them follow due process. But you know say sometimes temptation dey. You go back, you no get money to pay bill. You go say may I just look for passenger. That temptation make this person do wetin you do like that. So maybe they try follow due process because if you know say you get good.
I beg no verse make I quickly pick this call biko. Okay, country people, good morning. Where they call us from this morning?
I am calling you from Bayelsa State.
Okay, sir. Oga, wetin be your name? Thank you very much.
My name is Rukia Kwednimistengofa.
Okay, Oga, thank you for calling. I beg, wetin be your intake concerning this matter?
The intake concerning this matter about that man. That man is a foolish man.
Correct.
Because Nigeria, everybody is equal. In God's eyes, everybody is equal. Anything man will fit to do, woman fit to do.
Correct.
And besides that, the man is not God. It is God give child. It is God give child. So the man is a very wrong man. Without punishment. Thank you.
Oga, thank you very much from calling us from Bayelsa this morning. Country people are dey throw away salute to una this morning. Make I first of all thank our callers then we don't talk like this matter for me and Auntie Feti for this place. I really appreciate una call. And I also want to thank our great women of substance when it be say them follow call for this program. Women una get it right, parents I beg make una dey love una female children una that one night me go live una with it this morning. Make una dey value us, make una dey love una female children. Make una stop to dey beat our mama dem for us sake of say na wetin dem get na dey carry give una. Because Auntie Feti abeg me advise our parents for us before I go round up this program.
Okay, it be like say I can't see people don't dey interested for that first. Even me, my papa, na two of us them born us na girls, and my papa they always make sure say me we dey alright, because responsibility no be like I said, something wey woman go do, get some men wey no fit do am. So me we always thank God for the one wey we get. The man wey come say for in village wey they come say na only male child fit collect property. Okay, what if the woman is destined wey be say they go say na only female child she go born? So how you go take do for that one? So me will always look at the both sides wey be say no be woman being they give the gender wey in the always so me will try understand. Sometimes if something come like this now God way, you know wetin the woman go come in the future. So me will not try they always attack women when they give birth to gender based on say they give birth to male or they give birth to female. I will say I talk about this. Especially
the one when the pepper me person na the beating aspect because make that one stop for inside the country. Okay, country people, I thank you now for joining us on this pidgin section of our morning show this morning. But meanwhile, make I also thank Auntie Feti, will be my personal person, aka Capacity, Auntie Feti Apollo. So thank you for joining me this Good Friday. My country people, once again, thank God to say it's a Friday, and I see all of una day for public holiday. I beg you make una enjoy una self with the programs when it be say some TV they package for una during the weekend and for during this public holiday period. Make una dey always tune to some TV. Una fit follow us on Facebook at some TV. Even self we there for YouTube at some TV Live. My name na Esther Oka Steven. I thank all of una for watching. Una do.
You're in charge of the submission of entries. So we wanted to tell us to know how far we have gone. How many submissions do we have to date?
Okay, as of today, we have about 1,030 submissions from over 130 countries around the world.
That is quite impressive.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you share the global coverage? Because I know this program is not a local thing, it's an international thing.
Yes,
mention some of the countries.
Okay, we have submissions from India, Brazil, Iran, Spain, Nigeria, Italy, United States, Argentina, Turkey, France, Russia, Holland, Uganda.
Wow, I think this is very, very beautiful. Yes, what do you think? Estonia, I think it is. It is. Wow. So have you started processing the submission?
Yeah, we've started processing the submissions. I and my team members, we've screened close to 150 movies.
Alright. Is there any deadline for submission?
Yeah, deadline for submissions is by May ending. Actually, the deadline was around June, July, but due to the number of submissions that are coming in, so we shortened the time frame for submission.
So what was your expectation before now for number of submission? What were you expecting?
Okay, we were expecting nothing less than 500 movies.
And now you've not reached the deadline. You've exceeded 1,000. That's quite impressive. That's quite impressive. Imagine people from all over the world coming to Jalingo, Taraba. Well, we are putting Taraba on a global scale for people to know all over. And a lot of goodies that we do to the states. I'm sure the governor himself will be excited about this.
Of course, he will. He cares about this. He'll be excited because this is like bringing foreign investors.
A lot of opportunities. It's like when they are having sports and they are using your country as the host, a lot of benefits comes into the country. That was a good one. That was a good one.
I'm Omotola Ebenezer Ekpo. I'm a doctor of music theory and composition. I'm so proud to be part of TARI. I'm Taraba Human Rights Movement, and that's what I'm doing. I'm fighting for Jukun cultural music, preserving the heritage of the Jukun people, the creative musical heritage of Jukun people, through my contemporary and harp music composition. Thank you.
Escape the everyday at DY Scott, a luxurious haven for your hair, nails, and overall well-being. Imagine yourself settling into a plush armchair, the aroma of essential oils and freshly brewed coffee filling the air. Expert stylists meticulously craft your perfect look, whether you're seeking a bold modern style or a classic timeless cut. Beyond the perfect haircut, indulge in a revitalizing manicure or pedicure. Our skilled technicians use only the finest ethically sourced products, ensuring a truly pampering experience for your skin and the planet. Enjoy a refreshing drink, a mojito, chamomile tea, or something bubbly while you unwind in our relaxing atmosphere. Looking to socialize? Challenge friends to a game of table tennis or snooker in our convivial relaxation area. Reconnect with yourself and leave feeling confident, truly pampered and beautifully you. DY Scott is more than just a salon. It's an experience that nourishes your mind, body, and soul. Find us at Roadblock Jalingo, Kona Road, or call 081-4563-6195 to book your appointment today. DY Scott, where style meets serenity.
Yes, welcome back to the morning show on Some TV. I believe you had a very, very wonderful time with the Pidgin section there with Madam Esther Oka-Stephen. And now we are at the segment where we discuss issues that have to do with Taraba State. But before we go to Taraba News this morning, we would like to, from Taraba News and Some TV, we would like to say happy birthday to Honorable Godfrey W. Tafida, the Principal Personal Secretary to the Governor of Taraba State. We're saying happy birthday to you. We're wishing you a day full of happiness, love, and unforgettable moments. And from the Some TV crew here and from Taraba News, we have this wonderful birthday message for you. So maybe if you can help us display the flyer of it. Yes, this is from us to Honorable Godfrey W. Tafida, an astute secretary and administrator is a very good excellent, and it's also someone that is easily it's easy to relate with. He has this way around people, and he has this the way he discusses with you, and you feel relaxed in his presence.
So somebody described him as a very serious administrator with that is very light-hearted. He discusses with you lightheartedly, but when duty calls, you discover that there's a way he was just serious up.
that is why. So we are wishing him a very happy birthday on this day, and I believe he's going to have a wonderful day and a wonderful year of service to Taraba State. So once again, from Some TV, from Taraba News, happy birthday, Honorable Godfrey W. Tafida, Principal Personal Secretary to the Governor of Taraba State. Many happy return. Cheers.
Congratulations.
Okay, with this we move to the Taraba News paper this morning. We have former Congress for Progressive Change, CPC. We have former loyalty to the APC and support for President Tinubu. That is on page 2 of the Taraba News. And I think this evening we will be having on Today's Politics, we'll be having 1 or 2 members of the CPC, Congress for Change faction of the APC on Today's Politics. So you should expect that today, later from 6 to 7:30 this evening. It's going to be very, very packed. We can tell what they will say. We are going to have be having Chief Okoye Bono Obla and also Alhaji Saliu, Yusuf Saliu, former organizing secretary of the CPC. They'll be live on Some TV this evening. Today's Politics from 6 to 7:30 p.m.
Everyone is supposed to tune in and follow us on social media.
Yes, so you can follow us on our social media handles on Some TV, Facebook at Some TV, YouTube at Some TV Live, and also you can watch us on any free-to-air satellite TV station from across for anywhere anywhere in Nigeria. We are on Nicomsat, we are on CSAT. So beware, stay tuned for that program. It's going to be beaming live from our studios in Jalingo. So let's go to the next story. FACT distributes 1.578 trillion naira for March 2025 as revenue allocations decline for 3rd consecutive month. So that's on page 6 of the Taraba News. As the NAJ moved to improve journalist welfare to introduce media enhancement bill. Yesterday was the media week, and that was yesterday, and I think it was streamed live on
from Some TV. Jalingo's
yes,
version was streamed live.
And this is the first time in 10 years that this will be coming up. And so it's a good one, and it's a move to improve journalist welfare and introduce media enhancement bill. We have another story. Taraba SEMA conduct training for standard rescue procedures for FRSC Taraba State Command. That is for SEMA. The Taraba State government reallocates land for Federal Secretariat Complex, Jalingo. That's also one. Unless Taraba NUJ honors Governor Kefas, DSK General Faransa, Jeroma, ADC, Aisha, General Kingsley, and others. So let us go to the story proper. Okay, which of the stories there is of interest to you?
Maybe you let's discuss the major headline first, then we talk about the Obla people. the CPC people and other ones. What do you think?
Well, maybe the CPC, they will come and discuss themselves later. So let's just focus on stories Taraba here. So, okay, the Taraba NUJ honors Governor Kefas. Let me read the story, okay? Let me read what they say up here. It's a making event that marked the Nigerian Union of Journalists at 70. The Taraba State chapter of the NUJ honored Governor Abu Kefas as the Security Man of the Year. He was honored as Security Man of the Year. Chief David Savo Kente as the Philanthropist Man of the Year. And others awarded included Brigadier General Aliu Faransa, the Chairman of Taraba State Board of Internal Revenue, Member representing Baligas of Federal Constitution, Honorable Yakubu Jafar Shiroma. Then we have the CDM of the Federal, Chief Medical Director of Federal Medical Center, Jalingo, Dr. Aisha Adamu, and the Commander Assist Brigade, Brigadier General Kingsley Uwa, among others. The award presented were held in Jalingo, the state capital, and the grand finale of the NUJ Press Week celebration. So speaking at the ceremony, the state chairman of NUJ, Mr. Elu Jen, noted that the awards were carefully chosen based on concrete evidence of performance in various categories and were meant to spur the awardees to do more. The awardees of the NUJ, that I think they are well-deserved ones for that.
Well-deserved indeed. Kudos to the Mr. Elio Jen led team for this great initiative. It is the 70th anniversary of the NUJ, and NUJ is older than Nigeria itself. And he celebrated the version of Taraba State chapter with grand style. It was colorful event, and these people that were awarded is not just by the fact that they were just awarded the end, whatever it is that they were awarded for. Professor Sunday Bako is one of the vice chancellors that has always been on the news for one thing or the other. He has always demonstrated capacity as a vice chancellor, and that award came in handy. The governor too has his own way of seeing to it that the state and its environs are secured with the people like the General Kingsley Uwa, who has always been on the news, not only in Taraba but at the national level, and other people like that, Professor Alma Sukudini, who is a former speaker, and Elliot Jen and his team did a very nice job, I think.
Okay, now let's go to another story. Yes, the Taraba government reallocates land for Federal Secretariat Complex, Jalingo. The Federal Ministry of Housing and Urban Development on Thursday confirmed the reallocation of land for construction of the Federal Secretariat Complex by the Taraba State Government. Alhaji Amar Rabiu, Controller of Housing, Federal Ministry of Housing and Urban Development, Jalingo, disclosed this to newsmen in Jalingo. So he said the 6 hectares of land newly approved, so I was part of the Taraba State Broadcasting Service office located along that land expanse of land along.
Was it the Jolly Yami Stadium?
Yes, almost adjacent the Jolly Yami Stadium. So he said, I promise the project will commence as soon as all those encumbrances are addressed. Okay, he said, okay, the controller commended Governor Abu Kefas for resolving the early controversies surrounding the allocation of the former site for the same project. He also said that in the allocation letter through the Bureau for Land and Survey, the contractor and lead the project was directed to relocate the transmission mass used by the TSBS to another location before the commencement of the project. So once this is resolved, they are going to start construction there. So they also say the news agency of Nigeria reports that former President Muhammadu Buhari approved the construction of the Federal Secretariat Complex in 2023 to UYK Nigeria Limited for a period of 18 months. But former Governor Darius Ishaku of Taraba State allocated 5 lands for the project. The project was, however, stalled when the current administrator reallocated the same site for the construction of Kefa Sotra Modern Shopping Complex. But I think this has been resolved now, so we should be expect work to begin. The moment the contractor moves the mast of the TSBS to another site, I think, and it's going to the activities around that side is going to come up. We will have the Federal Secretariat and we have the stadium close by. I think that's a very good development.
For Jalingo, for the first time since the creation of the state, we have Federal Secretariat if it's after its completion. So this is a move forward. The land has been allocated. The contractor will now come and start.
Okay, now let's go to another story. NUJ moves to improve journalist welfare to introduce media enhancement bill. The Nigerian Union of Journalists has announced plans to develop a media enhancement bill aimed at improving the welfare of its members. National President of NUJ, Mr. Al-Hassan Abdullahi, said this during the 2025 Easter Cantata concert held in Abuja on Tuesday. The concert organized by the NUJ Federal Capital Authority Council and the Team Renewal and Hope, announcing the transformation, power of unity and progress. So I think this is a good one, the NUJ at the national level to sponsor bill aimed at improving the welfare of its members, and I think it's a good one. The welfare of the people in the media industry should be well taken care of.
They are playing a very vital role to the development of every society and to the development of Nigeria. If their welfare is being on the lookout by every administration, that will place them at the position where they have no options than to give a quality and standard service. It's a good one. By God's grace, let's see how it goes. This is the aspect that benefits us. And the issue of money, so they want to improve their welfare. So once we pray that it comes quickly so that...
Well, there's this story here. Wukari Tennis Club get facelift thanks to Joel Adigani. The Wukari Tennis Club is now wearing a new look courtesy of Joel Adigani, a seasoned tennis player and current chairman of the tennis club in Abuja. According to Jubaku, a veteran player at the club, the Wukari Tennis Club was established around 1967 by Brian Sangari. Not only built, but also made it only one of its kind in the Northeast at the time. It was well known for sponsoring talented players to participate in its tournament. Among those who supported Joel Adigani himself, Abdurrahman Idi, Coach David Joshua Adi, Coach Ahmed Ataki, and the late Murtala Abu. And you know why this story interests me, this Wukari Tennis Club. I remember when we were in Federal Government College, Wukari. Then, there are these two sports that anytime it comes up, there are people from Wukari are always tops, table tennis and tennis. Okay. And you find out that they have this natural, those people that lived in Wukari. I came to meet that like that. You find out that table tennis champions in the school are always people from Wukari. And when I came, we also have like the champions during my time were also students from Wukari. We had one Atoshi Shekarau. Okay. And in tennis, we had the now honorable Abujoro. I don't know if you know, he's one of the appointees. Abujoro. He was so good in tennis, okay. And not only at the school level. When we went for Fegosa games of federal government colleges across the district, they always performed very, very well at the national level, both table tennis and tennis. So I think there's a need for the and I know then in Wukari you see table tennis at courts everywhere, table tennis, and I think there's a need to develop that tennis and table tennis in that area of Taraba State.
Your story now take me down nostalgic lane too. We have this facility in Takum in those days when we were growing up, and the Dr. Dewey, the Danjuma Kuchin, late Danjuma Kuchin, and other elder statesmen from Takum will come to those places in the evening and play lawn tennis. But the place is not existing now, it has become a church. I like it that Wukari's own is being maintained since 1967. Yeah. I don't know when the one of Takum was established, but I grew up to see it functioning, where Dr. Dewey then was the chief medical director of Takum General Hospital, and so many people from Takum will come there to do exercise and and catch fun. As kids will come to watch them play and take interest in the things they do. Takum was so unified and so prone to development at that stage. But something happened, the center couldn't hold again. Though this development of Kari is a nice one that somebody has it, deems it fit to see to it that its sustenance is being pursued. Let's look forward to this continuing so that one day we'll look at it, that it is 100 years or 100 plus years and it will still be there existing.
And if Honorable Abujoro, who I even later used to call Pete Sampras, there was a great player, Honorable Abujoro, Atoshi Shekarau, and Bako, yes. Okay. If they are there, they should please revive the game of because there we thought they will become Olympic medalists. They were so good in table tennis, and the last time I saw Abujura, I asked him, "Can you still play this tennis?" Like, he laughed and I laughed.
What they couldn't become, they can still make somebody from.
Yes, they can still. That's what I'm calling on
some young talents. Give them necessary support
because it takes the best to go for a national program like Fegosa and you come up with a medal. That means you are competing against national talent. So for them to compete and come up with medals means that they are special talents. So that is why I'm interested in this story. What other stories do we have there that may be of interest?
The Taraba SEMA conducting training on standard rescue procedures for Federal Road Safety in Taraba State Command. That's interagency synergy and collaboration.
That's a good one.
It's a very good one.
And SEMA is always in the news for one thing or the other. And I would like to commend the leadership of SEMA. They are proactive, and I can see that, yes, that the leadership is doing. Dr. Audu Echusen, she's really doing the right thing in SEMA there.
Okay. So describing their collaboration as interwoven. They're actually interwoven.
Yeah, definitely.
When there is any emergency, you see how road safety will be blaring their siren, seeing to it that people have been rescued. And this is a very good move.
Okay. I think now we are going to take this message to the general public from the Taraba State University, Jalingo. For the Taraba State University, Jalingo, there's this advert there from Taraba State University, Jalingo. To the general public, admissions into Sandwich Degree Program 2026. Contact the Taraba State University, Jalingo is offering Sandwich Program leading to award of BA, ED, BLIS, and BSc ED. Sandwich programs for the 2026 contact be in educational admin, be technology education, and so on and so forth, Islamic studies, Hausa, social studies, culture. We have BSc ED in economics, computer science, business education. Well, there's a long list of that. Then we have the entry qualification for 200 level. They must have NCL diploma or JAM with overall merit pass or above. Then for 100 level, 5 contact programs. Can obtain 5 credit passes at GC WAEC level, SSC, including English language and mathematics in not more than 2 sittings. So the forms can be, application forms are sold at the sum of 5,000 naira per form. All payment are made to be made online via www.tsuniversity.edu.ng/home/portal/application/register/php. So this is signed by Dr. Joseph Umar Bibino, Register. So for those of you that want to have a degree, yes, you can apply for this program.
That is quite a good one there. The good thing is that you can even apply online.
Yes, definitely.
That is a step forward. And if you need to make more inquiries, you can just visit the Taraba News newspaper.
Yes.
Get the soft copy or the hard copy and make more inquiries concerning this information.
Okay. And this brings us to the end of the morning show on a good Friday.
Friday, yeah.
Yes, we thank everyone that's participated in this morning show. We thank the bidding section crew, Madam Esther Oka, and Faith Apollo, Capacity Mama. Capacity Mama. Then we also want to say thank you to Mr. Silas God-Give Walu, and also Lazarus, Mr. Lazarus, Mike Lazarus, who are on Mishak Lazarus, the master control operators for today. And the studio manager, Mr. Moses. Thank you, everyone, for being part of this production. And to the executive producer, Chief Gabriel Layinka, we say thank you very much. And Mr. Radani Kukwen, thank you. Happy Easter to you.
Yeah, good, happy Good Friday.
Happy Good Friday. Yeah. Okay, so Abraham Minor Joda, happy Good Friday to everyone there. Don't go anywhere, stay tuned.